Welcome back to the reality, guys. I'm your host, Brian, and today I'm talking Farmer Wants a Wife. This is season 2, episode 8. So we pick kind of back up where this is the last day of the overnight camping trip. In the morning, we do talk to Joy, who is fishing, and she says like she thinks that her and Brandon are on the decline ever since they had their little one-on-one date, and they kind of she thought like they were connecting beforehand, but after that date, she's worried that things aren't going in the right direction. Kristen tells Nathan that she's going to leave. So that actually brings, I think, Nathan down to 3 girls. I think he was one of the few with 4. So she leaves right before they leave the camping trip. So the title of this episode was "Someone Needs to Go Home." This was not the person that that episode was titled after, but yeah, people are leaving on their own accord, saying that they couldn't get past the friendship level. So I mean, it's good. I mean, they're trying to do what's best for them, so can't be upset about that. So now the farmers have to choose their solo dates. So Ty chooses Ashley. Nathan chooses Mackenzie again, second time. So I think the first time it got interrupted because of her dad had some medical issues. Third, Brandon chooses Emerson, and Mitchell chooses Sydney. So I think Mitchell is the only one who didn't choose one of the new girls. So we didn't really get to meet more about. I honestly don't even remember what her name is. My notes are I don't have those notes in front of me, but yeah. So for their dates, Ty and Ashley they go out on a dinner date by the Mississippi River. So I think her hang up right now is like she likes Ty, she's attracted to him, kind of lets him know about her job where she like helps people that are going through chemo for cancer. And she says like, hey, she's taking up a lot of time and like being away from her patients. She really connects with her patients, and like if they're going to go all the way, she'd have to see out the patients that she has before she would think about moving to Missouri. So that would be, I think that might be something that could be a hold up here where, and we'll find out later in the episode that she actually is torn on what she wants to do, but we'll get there. Nathan McKenzie, he takes her to one of his favorite spots that I think he would either go with his dad or think about his dad. And I mean, they just have a nice little session talking, getting to know each other. Brandon and Emerson, they do like a hot tub date. Um, I thought it went well. They kiss. They seem to be vibing pretty well, but we will see how that turns out. Mitchell and Sydney, they go fishing. They show her catching a fish. Thought it was a good fine date. They have nothing, again, nothing crazy there. So the dates are over, and this is really where the episode on Ty's farm. So Brooke talks to Ty. She's going to end up going home because she actually throws an ultimatum like, hey, I think this is the week you need to send somebody home. And she apparently, and I completely forgot about this, she like mentioned something about like, hey, I haven't had a one-on-one. And I think it was I don't remember if it was the might have been the football game actually when they went to the Clemson game, but I could be wrong. That she was like, I don't need you to take me on a one-on-one date if I like where we're at. And I think he kind of mistook that as a disconnect in the communication, and he said to her and in a confessional that he doesn't want to do. He had a previous relationship like that, and he doesn't want to do that again. So he ends up sending her home, and she was surprised, but I think she's okay with leaving because I think that they like kind of similar to Joy and Brandon, like they're kind of on the decline out. So thought it was the right move. Again, we'll have to see what happens with Ashley next week. They have Ty has camels come, and the girls are like playing with some camels, having some fun, and Ashley didn't really participate, and she's just kind of off to the side, and she says like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. And Ty does keep everyone for he doesn't eliminate everyone today. And he asked like, does everybody still want to be here? So she said yes. So she's going to give it a little bit more time. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens with that, and if she makes it another week, because then he'd be down to I think it's just Megan and Noelle. I think Noelle or Melody, I don't remember, but yeah, I mean that would bring him down to 2. So we'll have to see how that turns up. And then we were kind of hit with a cliffhanger, but the only other farm we saw keep everyone was Nathan, and he actually does talk to Allie before the elimination, and kind of lets her know like, hey, I want you to be here. I know they haven't. He's like, I know we haven't been on a one-on-one date, but I'm gonna try to make some time for you. So that's good to see, good to hear. So we'll see if that actually comes true. But I thought it was a good episode. And it looks like next week actually looks good. They're gonna have the parents. I couldn't tell if it was the farmer's parents and the girl's parents, or just the farmer's parents meeting the women, but we'll see. That I like this a little better than last year where they would like travel. I kind of like them all coming and like sitting together, and everyone, like all the farmers are together. I think it's a better idea. Well, I'm interested to see how it turns out. But thank you for watching. We I had some things happen last night where I couldn't participate in the Survivor and we and interview, but our recording. But the Bill and Brett did that one last night, so that's our recording before this. We will hopefully have the Amazing Race at some point this weekend. Probably the next one you'll see is Summer House, the main series. So I'll probably have that one out Friday. Friday afternoon or Friday late morning, we'll see. And then we have part one of the reunion for Ready to Love, which looks crazy. So I'll have that out either probably Saturday, Friday, late Friday night or Saturday morning. But we also had some things on Tuesday. We had Vanderpump Rules, we had the Valley, we had the Vanderpump Villa on Monday. So tons of stuff going on. If you have any show suggestions, let us know in the comments and anything else. So I appreciate everyone for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Have a good night. See you.